Hi friends! So for math today, we are going to talk about non-standard units of measurement. So non-standard just means anything you use to measure that isn't a ruler or a tape measure. You can use anything to measure, but if it's not inches or centimeters or feet, then it's called non-standard. So when we use the cubes, they're called non-standard. If you stack markers on top of each other and measure with markers, that's non-standard. If you use your hands to measure like this, that's non-standard because it's something different besides using a ruler. So I'm going to show you a quick video.
Main idea. I will measure using non-standard units. You can measure to find length. A cube or a paper clip is 1 unit. I can use paper clips to measure. I can use cubes to measure. How many cubes long is this pencil? Remember to line up the end of the pencil exactly with the cube. It is about 8 cubes long.
Awesome. So we're going to practice that today. We're going to do a quick warm-up first. Okay, last time we practiced measuring things by comparing them. So I need you, with your finger closed without touching your computer, circle which item is longer. Is it this trumpet or this little flute? What do you think? Good, I think this one's longer. Between these two couches, which couch is longer? Good, this one. Awesome. All right, let's check our answers. Woo, you're right. All right, now let's practice shorter. Which item is shorter? This marker or this crayon? Use your finger. Good, it's the crayon. This toy car or this wagon? Good, it's the toy car is shorter. Shorter. Let's check our answers. Awesome, we did it right. Good. Now let's see if you can fill in the right bubble with your imaginary finger. Which object is longer than the pencil? Which object is longer than the pencil? This one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Nope. Good, it's this one. This object is longer than the pencil. Let's check our answers. Perfect. All right, now you need to get your cubes out. In that manila folder that your parents picked up, I gave you 10 cubes of any color. You'll have 10 cubes in there. Will you find that, please? Good. Okay, pause if you need more time to find your cubes. What I want you to try and do is, without touching your computer screen, use your cubes to measure these animals. How long do we think the snail is? If I bring my cubes close to the screen and put it by the snail, it's not going to be exact. And some of you have different cubes. Not all of them are this kind. Some of them are the other kind. So it's okay if your answer is a little bit different. But looking at mine, The snail is about 2 cubes. Did you get the same thing? Now let's try the caterpillar. I'm using my cubes. But the caterpillar is about, right? It's not exact, but I found, try it on with your cubes, close to the screen without touching. The caterpillar for me was about 4 cubes long. Was it the same for you? Maybe, maybe not. Now I'm going to add more because I see that this snake is longer. Let's see. Oop, that was too many. I'll take one off. Yep, that looks about right. So let's count how many it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For me, the snake was about 6 cubes long. Measuring and recording how long something is can be super helpful for doing all different types of things, right? If I have a picture frame and I want to put it up on my wall, but the picture frame is huge and my wall is small, I can measure both of them to make sure it's going to fit, right? Measuring comes in handy often. All right. We are going to go ahead and get started on our workbook pages. So if you would get your My Math workbook out and turn it to page 575. 575. Good, I'll give you some time to get ready. Make sure you have your cubes. Now, you get to use your cubes to measure each one of these objects on here. So I'm going to take my cubes and I'm going to put them on my paper to check how long these things are. Let's start together with the marker highlighter thing, the green one at the top. If I make sure I start at the one end and go to the very other end, I get about 4. Did you get something similar? I got about 4. We say about because it's not exact. How about the cap? 2 is too big. So I'm going to say about 1 cube. 1 of my cubes is how long that cap is. How about this paint container? Let's measure that. Mine's tricky. It's between 3 and 4, so you pick. I'm going to go with 3. If you get 4, you can put 4. Now I did the paintbrush and I got 4, about 4. It's a little bit longer, but that's all right. 4. The eraser I measured, and it's about 2 cubes long. And the pencil is also 4. Good. What makes sense about this, friends, is items that I feel like are longer or shorter than each other are typically that when you see the cubes, right? I think the paintbrush is longer than the eraser. And now I see that it's 4 cubes and the eraser is 2, which makes sense. Good. Pause this page if you want to look at mine, but remember you should be measuring with your own cubes. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Rivers. All right, we're on this page. The nice part about these ones is that they have little lines that show you where to start and where to stop. There we go. So it says you can measure to find the length of an object. Each cube or paperclip is 1 unit. We're using our cubes. It says use cubes to measure. Here we go. Let's measure this colored pencil with our cubes. I need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 for the colored pencil. How about for the little yellow one? Did you measure and get 4? Awesome. How about the longest one there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. Did you get 8? Give you some time to finish that. Awesome. All right, the next page. Let's look at this paintbrush here. How many cubes is this paintbrush? Another one on there. Oh, I got 6. Let's put a 6 here for the paintbrush. How about this pencil? I got 8 for this pencil. Did you get 8? Good. How about the crayon? I got 3. And last but not least, this lovely bookmark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 for the bookmark. Good. Okay, now you need to, for number 8, write the name of an object that is about 4 cubes long. So I would look around your house and see if you can find something and measure it. Check to see if that thing is 4 cubes. So I have this little tape dispenser right here, and when I measure it, you can see it is really almost exactly 4 cubes long. So I'm going to write tape dispenser right here. Your object at your house may be different. Try and find something that's 4 cubes long. Good job. Pause this video if you need more time. Gonna move on to the next page. It says, about how many cubes long is the pencil? Circle your answer. So it gives you some suggestions. Use your cubes to help you. It's more than 4. I got 5. So I know it's more than 2, less than 10, and 5 is the right answer. So I'm going to circle 5. Draw an object that's about 7 cubes long. So what you can do is put 7 cubes together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and put them on your paper like this. I'm going to do this with a stop share. Okay, so what you can do is put your cubes on your paper like this, and then draw something that takes up all of this space. So if you're going to draw maybe a pencil, maybe a marker, you could draw some sunglasses. Caroline and I were doing sunglasses today. Let's see. Maybe a flower that's this long. It could be anything, but it needs to be starting from the beginning all the way till the end of 7 cubes. I'm going to go ahead and draw a flower. Here's what I did. Good job. Pause if you need more time. The hot problem right here says a book is 10 cubes long. A pencil box is 3 cubes shorter than the book. How long is the pencil box? So if this book is 10 and my pencil box is 3 cubes shorter than 10, what's 3 less than 10? How do I figure that out? Could I use math? Could I say 10 minus 3 equals, what's 3's partner that makes 10? 3 over here, this part, 7. Okay. So if it's 3 less than 10, that means the pencil box must be 7 cubes long. I'm going to write that. Maybe I'll type it, that'll be quicker. The pencil box is 7 cubes long. You can copy that on your paper. Good. Pause if you need more time. I'm going to let you, because the homework does not have a ton of reading, what you're doing in the homework is the same thing we just did together, which is measuring all of these objects. It asks you to use pennies to measure because originally you didn't have cubes at home and now you do have cubes at home. So I'm going to let you choose. If you would like to measure the homework pages with pennies, great. If you don't have any pennies or enough pennies to do that, that's fine too. Just use your cubes. Okay? You pick, do you want to do pennies or cubes? And then go ahead and measure pages, the items on page 579 and 580. I will post the answer key attached to this lesson, and you could always email me if you have any questions. All right? Great job, friends. I'll see you later. How do I get this?